Before I wrap up this series, I'll show you various forms of each letter at the beginning of a word, in the middle of two letters, at the end of a word, and when it stands alone in a word. This will help you easily recognize the letters within a word. Our focus will solely be on reading the words without translating them. I will highlight the letter we are focusing on by encircling it. I'll also explain the usage of some terms we have covered in this short series, enhancing your understanding of how they function in Arabic. Okay, let's begin. The letter Ba, which is similar to B in English. Ismi Bakrun. And if I stop at the end, I would say Ismi Bakr. Here the letter Ba is in the beginning of the word Bakr. In the very beginning, this is Hamza al-Wasl. Why? Because there is no Hamza symbol on it, which we'll see in one of the next sentences. At the end, we have tanween of Dhammah on the letter Ra, which makes un sound. Bakrun. Since I'm going to stop at the end, so I will not pronounce the tanween. I will say Ismi Bakr. The next sentence is Mihnati Tabib. I did not pronounce the tanween because I stopped at the end. I hope this rule is clear, and now I won't mention this again. Here we have the letter Ba with a kasrah below it, which gives a sound of B and is prolonged by Ya, Tabib. And at the end we have letter Ba again. Next sentence is Ana Talib. Ana Talib. You can now easily recognize the letter Ba, which is at the end. In the beginning word Ana, you can see that this is Hamza al-Qata', which is a normal Hamza. If we compare this Hamza with the Hamza in the beginning of the first sentence, you can notice the difference. The Hamza al-Qata' has small Hamza symbol on it. However, on Hamza al-Wasl, there is no Hamza symbol on it. Clear? Let's move on. في حقيبتي كتاب. في حقيبتي كتاب. Here we have Ba here and here. The letter Ta, which is a lighter version of T. It's not Ta but Ta. تكتب زينب الدرس. تكتب زينب الدرس. Here we have the letter Ta here and here. The letter Dal is a solar letter, and in this case Lam of Al will not be pronounced. Rather, it will be assimilated to Dal, which is indicated by Shaddah on Dal. We will find Shaddah on all of the solar letters when they are prefixed with Al to indicate the assimilation. هذه مكتبة. هذه مكتبة. In this sentence, we have letter Ta here. At the end, we have Ta al-marbutah in attached form, which we have learned already. If I were not to stop at the end, I would have pronounced it as Ta. Since I am stopping at it, so I will not pronounce it as Ta. Instead of saying هذه مكتبة, I'll say هذه مكتبة. Okay, I'll pronounce it as Ha. هذه مكتبة. حان وقت الغداء. حان وقت الغداء. In this sentence, we have the letter Ta here. And in the word al-ghada, we have al prefixed to ghain, which is a lunar letter. And we have already learned that no assimilation takes place in lunar letters. And if we compare it with the solar letter Dal, which we learned a moment ago, we can notice that here on this letter, There is no shadda on it, indicating that here in this case no assimilation is taking place and lam is completely pronounced.
عندي ثلاثة ريالات. عندي ثلاثة ريالات. In this sentence, here we can see ta al-marbuta with a dhammah, and this word is not at the end, so I would not stop at it, and I will pronounce ta al-marbuta as the letter ta. If we compare it with this sentence where whole sentence was ending on ta al-marbuta and there was nothing after it, I pronounced it as ha, so I read it as هذه مكتبة. Instead of saying هذه مكتبة, I said هذه مكتبة. But here in this case, I would pronounce it as ta. So I would say عندي ثلاثة ريالات. Okay? And also here we have letter ta at the end with a tanween of kasrah, which makes it sound like tin, riyalatin. But I would not pronounce the tanween as I'm stopping at it. So I would say عندي ثلاثة ريالات.